Basically, Jason says everything that Batman fans have been saying about how stupid he is. Like, you don't have to kill every single villain, just these Omega level threats like Joker.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, help Freeze, give Poison Ivy a bag of seeds, cure Man-Bat, pour water on Clayface's face. Simple and out the way. But
bro, I don't know. My no kill rule, it's like, my thoughts on it, man, it's like, I love it for the character and I love the dilemmas it brings, but I do know in certain stories it just doesn't make sense. Brutal Batman story. This is on Under the Red Hood by my boy Kane. Shout outs to the GOAT right here. Let's get into it.
The year is 2012 or 2013 or maybe 2014, bro. I don't know. It is the middle of the night and I'm scrolling through Netflix back when it looked like this. Back when the only movies or shows that you couldn't stream were available to be delivered to your house. Not on one of the 26 other streaming services that nobody ever uses, but that's a story for another day. But I'm scrolling and I peep a Batman movie. Batman Under the Red Hood to be exact. Really the only Batman movies that I was familiar with at the time were the live action ones, the ones from the 90s or the 2005 one. However, because Netflix had everything, I was on a little bit of a binge. Batman and Superman Public Enemies, Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. So I'm thinking, cool, another hit. Pre-W. Brother, I walked away from this movie in absolute shock, horror, and disgust. This clip just about sums up my reaction.
Literally, bro. Dude, Jason Todd, when I tell y'all, he gotta be the most tragic character I have ever seen. When I didn't play Arkham Knight. I've never played Arkham Knight. I have seen playthroughs though. Every single time I would see those torture scenes of Jason Todd, I would get sick to my stomach as a kid. It felt so horrible to watch, bro. And like, y'all know that one cutscene where Joker like cuts him down from the rope, and then like Jason Todd, he's like trying to crawl back to the darkness. He's like, no, and Joker's like, no, I want to play with him forever. Pause, bro. Sickening. Actually, was so sick to my stomach. I don't even want to know what Absolute Joker is gonna do to him, bro. Absolute Joker is gonna put Jason Todd in a freaking blender. He is gonna do Jason Todd so bad. Yeah, Jason Todd Arkham Knight. I already got it looked up. Look at that. Like, dude, these videos used to have me sick.
Really, I didn't. But, well,
he was seeing that he got replaced, bro.
it was the only way.
Like, this scene right here, I mean, so sad, bro. I gotta play the game. I don't know how Batman somehow got him back to his side. If I was him, I would hate Batman forever. Like, I know Batman did not know where his location was. I don't know how the greatest detective in the world does not know that his sidekick is still alive. For like, how many years was he tortured? I don't even know how many years. Like, come on, bro. That might be fraudulent activity. That might be fraudulent moves, bro. You telling me Mr. Greatest Detective of all time? You telling me Mr. Plot Armor never found out where Jason Todd was, bro? And I've actually heard that whole time the reason why Jason Todd died is because people hated him in the comics. Like, DC had like a phone call thing, like a phone number where like you have to call in to let Jason Todd live or die, and people chose to make him die. Why was he hated? Why was he hated in the comics that much? To the point where they got people to call in. Like, DC has made niggas regret that choice ever since. Like, bro, whoever called in them days, bro, y'all some sick individuals, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I know what you Batman fans are thinking. I didn't know there was more than one Robin. I didn't know about that one time the Joker cut off his face for giggles. I didn't know about the killing joke. I didn't know about the manner in which Damian was conceived. I wasn't like you. I was happy. But this movie was so wacky to me that I went on a bender of like comic book videos just to see how deep the Batman lore ran. And it runs deep, bro. I mean, these writers are crazy.
Not real
But
life,
we're gonna
bro.
talk about the movie today because it is amazing, bro. I was supposed to do this video
Because they love Grayson more. He replaced Nightwing, maybe because he thought it was boring and uninteresting. Bro, I don't know, bro. That's kind of crazy. I mean, shout out my man's Grayson, he the GOAT, but Todd ain't deserve that, bro. He ain't deserve that, man. Come on, bro. And it's like now he has like the Gwen Stacy timeline, bro. Like if you see Gwen Stacy in a Spider-Man story, you know she's gonna fall, she's gonna die. Same thing with Jason Todd. You see Jason Todd, you know the Joker one day is going to bash his skull in for like 8 months straight. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you could do about it. You just gotta sit there and realize that stuff. It's crazy. Niggas really called in to off a kid. That's what I'm saying. What were you comic fans on, my nigga? Bro, y'all really called in to killing a kid? Bro, the way Jason came back on Batman's side was so trash. I haven't played Arkham Knight, so can't really say. But I would assume so. I don't know what type of convincing Batman would have to do to get him back. Unless he just genuinely did not know that he was captured, which he didn't, to be fair. But, like, bro. Whoo! Boy. I'd find it very unbelievable, bro. The world's greatest detective doesn't know where I am. Yet the Joker's inviting all these villains to come beat on me daily. Like, it's like the Joker would invite niggas to jump him. It's actually so sad. He would invite niggas over to beat on Jason. It was bro. Man.
Like a monster.
Let's just get back into it, bro. That's why I get me pissed off.
So, the movie starts with Ra's al Ghul burning hell. I'm still mad about that. He's talking to this one guy right here and is regretting some previously made life choices. I guess he made a plan against Gotham and teamed up with the Joker of all people, but Joker being Joker went off the rails and kidnapped Robin. And now Ra's is stuck glaring out the window looking stupid. Why do other criminals keep teaming up with Joker? Like, remember when Lex gave him a nuke? But the Joker is holding Jason in a room laced with explosives as he beats that brother to a pulp with a crowbar. I'm talking, bro, straight hit after hit, forehand, backhand. He's playing PGA, and there is so much going on here. For one, I think Joker is being voiced by the same voice actor as Jake the dog. Yes, he is. And all of this is happening because of you. You did this. Well, maybe not you, but your parents did. Probably, I don't know. You might not know this, but Jason wasn't very loved. Yes,
he's gonna talk about it. Yeah, see, there we go. Batman also replaced him when he went missing. Dude, Batman just hated this nigga too, huh? When did Jesse Todd go missing?
Community, they kinda hated him, which is understandable. The first Robin quit, and here this new one comes along and is basically Damian before Damian. People didn't like that, bro. They didn't like that. So the runners of the comic books at the time had Jason get kidnapped, left a phone number at the end of the latest issue, and told fans to call in to vote on whether or not Jason dies. So tell me something.
Wow.
Real quick. Before the MCU, the vast majority of people didn't care about superheroes. So who is the primary demographic for superhero movies and comic books? Yes. Little Billy from down the street. There were literally kids probably calling into DC headquarters like this. Well, hidey ho, this is DC headquarters. How may I help you?
Kill that brother right now, today.
What was Jason out here doing to get 5,343 people to call in?
That's what I'm saying. There's no way that nigga was that annoying. There is no way he's that annoying. I know there was one guy that overly called. There's no way he called that many times. Unless he was that insane. Come on, bro. Wow, yo, rip my goat, man. Wow, free my nigga Jason.
Him packed up. What happened to justice? Like, what are we even reading these comics for? Like that.
Free my
eventually,
nigga
Joker
Jason.
gets bored and sets the bombs up in the room to blow. Oh, and this whole time, Batman has been on his way over here, but he's lacking, bro. You know, I mean, we have a jet, but yeah, I'm saying it's cool. Joker leaves the room saying, "Tell the Batman I said." Oh wait, never mind. You're gonna die. And Jason tries to find a way out, but it's not happening. It's not going down like that. So as the clock is counting down, bro realizes that plot armor is not part of his kit and accepts his fate. Meanwhile, Batman is just
Bro, I know apparently in the comics, his mom was present too. And even though his mom was watching him get beat by the Joker, he still tried to save her in his last moments, bro. Bruh. That's my goat, man. Yo, he ain't deserve none of that, bro. He ain't deserve none of that. When I tell you none, I mean none. Hey, Zeph, there's a movie called A Death in the Family, and it has like 5 different stories of how you can make Jason Todd's life after the events of him getting tortured. I haven't seen the comic, but I've read a video on the comic, but I have not seen the film or the comic in full. I gotta read it someday. It's on my list. Iconic page, by the way.
And I told
the original page of him holding him holding Robin like that, iconic. Actually iconic, bro.
Besides my meal, like I'm trying to throw down right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got an appetite. You got a real problem. You're getting bigger and bigger every time I see you. Hey, man, hey, who called this meeting, bro? I'm finna spaz. I did. You sit on back down. Man, who is you?
Help me!
You're done working for Black Mask.
Let's go.
All the drugs you're selling, all the perks, the mollies, the wacky slash. 40% of the profits go to me. Or what? Like, did I not just light up the room for automatic rifle? Hey man, check out this bag for me.
Wacky slush though, actually.
In that bag is all the C7 spinal cord vertebrae from your top dealers. I would have took the full cord, but who do I look like? Sub-Zero? So next we see Batman is chasing down some hooligans in the ship docking area. You know the usual, doing the most inhumane things possible and calling himself a superhero in front of the gang. Like dragging a grown man out of the window of a moving vehicle with one arm, then letting said vehicle crash at 140 miles per hour. There are still more of them in there, but this is nothing too crazy. We are no longer new to this.
Bro,
we waste no time getting one of them in the
Batman. Dude, I'm currently scripting a video of what's it called? You know, on my Superman video, I said never let Superman know he's stronger than you. I'm making one called Never Let Batman Catch You Committing a Crime. I'm going to go in detail of what Batman will do to you if you get into a crime or if he catches you doing any type of anything. And I'm also going to be talking about how he is so if he were to ever even muster up the strength to fight back, he is so cracked and so plot armored and so unbeatable, you won't even be able to win. And, bro, I just be seeing stuff like this. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how he's a hero for real. I don't even know how he's a hero for real. You hear some of the lines in Arkham Knight or Arkham City where he's like holding people. He's like, bro, lie to me and you'll never eat solid food again. Like, nigga, who says that? You're justice, nigga? Who says that in their right of mind? Like, bro. Heck nah, bro. Dude, you leave with Snickers out of bro, you leave with a unpaid Snickers bar in the Walmart checkout. Dude, this nigga will beat you halfway to a pulp to put it back. It's over 69 cents, by the way. Just letting you know, over 69 cents. Nigga wild.
Asking bro who he works for. We're gonna have to put a little
He said he was vengeance, nigga. Vengeance for what? Vengeance for what? Who are you avenging? Who is he who gave this nigga the right to be vengeance? Who are you getting vengeance for, bro? Nigga just mad at the world for no reason. Nigga just mad at the world, bro. Like, I get these are criminals, but like, bro, some of these niggas, it's like, bro, you live in Gotham, bro. Like, I'm telling you, the 35-year-old that's wearing a penguin mask, that's going around, standing in front of penguins' warehouses, not even really bothering niggas, just playing security. He probably doing it for a paycheck. You live in Gotham. Where are you gonna work in Gotham? Legitimately. You work at a gas station, you're probably getting robbed every single day. There's like, I'm telling you, Gotham is so the slums, bro. Like, hey, bro. Hey, bro. I wouldn't move to Gotham for 10 mil. I would not move to Gotham 10 mil. He just wanted to beat people up. I'm telling you, he just wanted to hate broke niggas. Who are you avenging? What is the vengeance for what? Like, come on, bro.
Because they were stealing something out of here, and that thing turned out to be Amazo, the robot. Now, I barely remember Amazo's lore. I mean, I remember he didn't look like this. He was an orange, and holy moly, bro, what is that on his head? I don't know who this brother is, bro. But the movie thinks it's slick, that it's smarter than me, because out of nowhere, we get the most aggressive exposition dump that I've ever heard in my life. One of the goons asks what Amazo is, and Batman goes full dungeon master mode and explains what Amazo is. TLDR, a giant deaf robot with other superheroes' powers. He's like the Sentinels from X-Men. I have been watching X-Men 97. My brother, I just need to be called Sugar one time. One.
I think y'all know what I'm about to say. She's what? She's so what? She's so what? She's so what? If you didn't have a childhood crush on Rouge or Rogue, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Rouge too from Sonic, bro. I know that's a bat. We don't worry about that, bro. We don't worry about that, bro. I feel like all y'all niggas. Let me stop, bro. Yo, playing Sonic Adventure 2 with Rouge though. Hey, hands up, hands up. I ain't saying nothing else.
But this exposition must have been meant for the viewer, because in what world is Batman not immediately charging to the threat? Imagine this. Imagine Rhino is about to charge headfirst into a preschool, and someone asks, oh no, what is that? And Spider-Man goes, well, in 1966, Stan Lee. So Batman starts throwing everything in his pockets at Amazo. He gets some combinations in there, but he quickly realizes that this is not an old man's game. He gets socked right back to where he started at. You know, I thought that this is his city. You know, my fault. Holy moly, roly
I hate your city.
You're getting cooked. Yes, Nightwing is in this movie, and it's about to get real wacky. I want you to remember that both Nightwing and Batman are human.
The coldest duo, bro. The coldest duo. Look at these niggas, bro. Who doing it like them for real? Like, honestly, who's doing it like them for real? Let's be real. Tag team duo of death, man. Love to see it.
100% human. There's no genome bat genes inside of them or anything. So Amazo picks up a storage container, right? Batman is in his head. Light work, no reaction. Ducks that with zero effort. It's coming from Nightwing next, and he hits this crazy backflip 50,000 feet in the air.
Bro, these niggas ain't human. These niggas ain't... It makes sense for not Jason. It makes sense for Nightwing to do it, though. Like, you were... Where did you work at? You were acrobatic for the circus. That's a stretch. I'm gonna let it slide. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it slide. But... You might be wildin'.
Crazy.
Just a little bit.
The Nightwing lore about how he was the first Robin. Like, why do they have lines? The Batman are over there cooking Amazo though. Drop kicks, uppercuts, fatalities, the whole sheboing. But Batman is getting tired. He's ready to release all his old villains from jail so he can like have something to do later. So he tries blowing up Amazo. It didn't work. Them boys are now on the run. There is nothing but hatred in this robot's eyes. Who made him? Why is he mad at us? They try to escape to higher ground, but all of a sudden, no jets, no propellers, no pulse makers. I don't know how. But Amazo, the robot, starts levitating in the air. Nightwing is getting spooked, as he should be, because he gets tackled mid-air. Bro is begging out to Batman, calling him, asking him for a weak spot to hit on this damn toaster.
Bro, that nigga's cooked.
Batman says this. He says, Amazo has the same weak spots as humans. That is the dumbest thing you could ever do when making an anatomically correct human-looking robot. Yeah, let's make the headshot a killing blow. Surely that won't be the first place that people attack this human-shaped death machine. But dude is still alive and shooting lasers. He's unlocking new abilities. Until Batman sticks him with a C4 and obliterates his dome. Would have been real cool before all the property damage, but okay. And not 2 minutes go by before they start using the body to psychologically torture the goons. They crack real quick, but the second, and I mean the second that bro mentions Red Hood, sniped. Batman pulls out the bat goggles and gets a better look at the situation. All we see is a black figure in the distance, but Batman...
Oh, wow, he got it. Oh, that nigga got it. Yo, you saw that red dot from across the city, my nigga?
Where he's going or what he saw. I think Bruce hates his family. I really do. Like, how do your parents die? You rebuild a family and then you hate them. That's crazy. Then he starts chasing after Red Hood in the city. Ask me how he's chasing Red Hood. By flying a whole jet through a populated city. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Cut the shenanigans. Do you know how dangerous this is? We gotta stop letting Batman get away with this. When did he become a distinguished pilot? Was this before or after the 15 years of soul searching and ninja training? So, the chase leads Batman to the same chemical plant where the Jonkler had his first Ghul. I was always really confused by Joker's origins. Like, he really survived being dunked in chemicals. He was able to swim through it, he wasn't burned to a crisp from the chemicals, and somehow his face isn't permanently molded to that titanium tube he has
real life
on his dome. But Red Hood interrupts Batman's reminiscing session, starts taunting Bruce about his tendency to fail, make things worse, getting in the way, and just being an all-around bummy superhero, and shoots some of the chemicals I mentioned before. And listen, they somehow survive this nuclear detonation. As the scene goes on, it keeps getting worse and worse and worse, but with the dust settled, Hood is nowhere to be found, so Batman goes back to the Batcave. Now, Nightwing was able to get some footage of Red Hood though, and they start scouring the internet to find some sort of connection between him and anybody else of value, so you know, so they can beat the information out of them. Because right now, all they have is that bro is taking over the drug dealer game and seems to hate Batman. But of course, the only notable figure tied to the Red Hood alias is Joker, who was in jail. Batman then waits for Nightwing to turn around so he can stealthily sneak over to the Batmobile. This is what I'll be talking about. Does Batman hate them? Nightwing even says verbatim, word for word, why can't you ever just say get in the car? Meaning he's always been like this. So they drive.
That is max prestige aura farming. You are telling Alfred to feed your homeboy so he doesn't look away. And the moment he turns around, you're already in your whip. This nigga's the craziest aura farmer of all time. Dude, I might make an aura farm in part 2. Just talk about Batman. The craziest aura farmer known to freaking mankind.
Says verbatim, word for word, why can't you ever just say get in the car?
Like, come on, bro.
He's always been like this. So they drive off to the asylum, right? And
just say get in the car. This nigga just aura farming for no reason.
Make their way to Joker's cell. It's what I've been saying since the beginning, Batman. We clowned the man for apologizing. Now look at him. career intact, and any heat that was on him is passed on to Drake. Mere months from now, no one will even remember that J. Cole was in the beef to begin with. You really have to know when to step away. It's as simple as that, Batman. I thought you already knew. So ultimately, they get nothing from that conversation. Joker has no affiliation with their brother. So then we cut to Black Mask and
Speaking of Red Hood, Brave and the Bold has a coldest version of Red Hood, means the alternate Joker who was thrown into chemicals by Owlman, but instead goes crazy. He forces it down and still remains a hero. God damn. I have not seen that. I have not seen all of Brave and Bold, so I don't know that episode you're talking about. But that's crazy. I don't know that episode you're talking about. I'm gonna have to see that for myself. That is insane. God damn.
Long story short, Jason is absolutely destroying his business, offing all of his dealers and whatnot, being a real L man. It's like, bro, we got bills. So basically,
literally, bro. Batman only lost the oil farming pole because Jesus was on it, bro. It's only because of Jesus, bro. It was only because of Jesus. Did I post that tier list, by the way? Let me go.
And abusing his employees as his life falls apart in front of his eyes. In fact, Red Hood is right at it again. Bro saw Black Mask's man with a helicopter and took that personally, stole the whip. But surprise, Batman and Nightwing are right there, ready. They EMP the helicopter and then hold it down with an anchor. They start smiling, high-fiving and everything, but I think they thought that Red Hood would try to fly away and struggle in the air a little bit. No, he immediately hops out of the helicopter, letting it fall into the streets of Gotham. So Batman immediately jumps off the roof, leaving Nightwing to viciously stable the line down. Luckily, Batman gets down there quick enough to secure the line just in time. My question is though, how are we gonna get this down? Because I know Batman is not gonna spin back for it, but Nightwing does the air pickup and they swing off to Red Hood's location. Now before we get into this, I want you to remember, these guys are all human. All three of them. No, the Lazarus Pit didn't do anything too crazy to Jason's body. Stop it. So to escape, Jason dives face first off a skyscraper, crashes into some wooden boards, tumbles down, and is still well enough to break into a full sprint. He then breaks through more wood, grabs a fuel tank, dives out the window, eats that tank at Bruce, and dead-eyes it. And how he sticks his landing from this angle, I don't know. Batman and Nightwing are doing it too. Now they are all hopping around, landing full force on steel beams. Not a limp from anybody, and it goes on for so long. It's like they want you to question it. But eventually, Batman catches bro lacking with a rope batarang, but Red Hood pulled the...
Hey, that's some parkour though. You love to see parkour like that though. Actually, you love to see some parkour like that. I used to love parkour when I was younger. You love to see parkour like that, actually.
The Uno reverse of the century felt that line and immediately cut it off midair. It had Batman looking crazy. They were not familiar with his game. Then he hops down some more buildings, unharmed, and drops into a train station. I know I'm being real nitpicky, but hot damn. I know that glass is sturdy. His knees should be shattered. The duo then gets down there and find that Red Hood is nowhere in sight. You know, I wish we could say the same for the C4 that he left plastered to the wall. So Nightwing's leg is kind of broke. I guess his durability went out first before everybody else's, right? But he's out of the game, out of the picture. They head back to the cave and Nightwing keeps talking about how he wants to help more and more and more. Bro, you can't do anything. You're useless now. So Nightwing, Alfred, and Batman at least try to figure out who the Red Hood is. And the situation is getting more alarming for them because clearly he has extreme skills. He's clearly like them. Adamantium bones, plot armor. He has a knife that can cut diamonds. But then Nightwing and Alfred leave. So Bruce uses the advanced AI technologies of the Batcomputer to take away the sounds of the train from when Red Hood was talking to him. And it reveals that Red Hood knows his name, knows his identity, knows where he stays at. So given his skills, his equipment, his swagger, there's only one person he could be. Jason. So then we see some of Bruce's memories with young Jason, and let's go ahead and get it out the way. This suit is just awful. Bright colors, no pants, no mask, no, just some shades to his face.
What? Nigga, Robin's suit is trash? Oh, come on, my boy. AK, come on, bro. Nigga, the Robin fit? Nigga, this is hard. Are you kidding me? The Robin fit? This been tough as hell, bro. Like, if you're an adult wearing this, yeah, you're gonna look crazy. Bro, this nigga like 11. That is the hardest fit known to man. As an 11-year-old, come on, bro. Come on, you're trolling. You're hating, bro. The shorts are too short. He's squatting, bro. This squatting, bro. I need to see him when he set it up. He's squatting, bro. That don't count, man. That don't count. This fit is so hard. Y'all say no, you glazing? That bit trash. His Teen Titans fit harder? Nah, bruh. This fit hard, bro. Y'all hating. Y'all D-riding. Y'all glazing. Y'all riding meat. This right here is drip. Y'all hating so bad. Y'all hating so bad.
It's awful. Bright colors, no pants, no mask. No, just super glue some shades to his face. The Riddler is robbing a museum thinking it's all sunshine and rainbows, but Jason, a child, bursts in from the window ceiling onto one of the goons, flips off of bro and dual kicks the others. Batman wasn't even serious about his toolkit. He starts throwing marbles at the goons to make them slip and slide around the ground. Riddler tries to run away, but bro catches the stage fatality. Jason hawks him down with serious evasive maneuvers, commits the forbidden technique, and then sends that man falling down the stairs. Then jumps off the top rope onto his chest, and Batman is letting him do all of this. Okay. Cut to some years later. Jason throws a grown man through a door, dodges bullets, and hits an air combo.
Yeah, see, now the fit he got on is like normal, because he's older. Now we got a normal fit. Everything's long sleeve, got the gloves on, got the pants on. Like, now it's normal. But when he was a jit, like, it looked, that looked tough, bro. Like, I don't think Robin's suit works when you're an adult. Like, unless he's, like, miniature size, like the Teen Titans, or he's literally a child, it looks so fire. But, like, as an adult, that bright of colors looks crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro got the Jamaican flag on, just added it right on there. Like, come on, man. Like, you're not telling me this fit hard? Like, y'all not telling me this fit hard as though? You lying. Nigga, that fit tough.
Left that brother on the table with his mouth open, and then Bruce walks in like he's not supposed to be there. Another guy appears and starts letting off shots, and in response, Jason turns his collarbone into Play-Doh. Yeah, apparently that was too much for Batman, though. He starts berating Jason, and Jason apologizes, but bro is getting his behavior from somebody. I think we know who. So then we cut back to Black Mask again, who is just headed up to here with Red Hood's shenanigans. So he hires some assassins to take care of him. And yeah, bro, they start beating Jason, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like they was getting them. They was doing it to him.
Bro, please, bro.
But still, bro, why is Jason able to reach these heights? It has been a constant through his entire life now. Like, it's like they're trying to make the Mystic Leap canon. And no, I've gotten the request before, but I'm probably never gonna cover Gotham Knights. I just can't stand it. Every time I see gameplay, I start developing a malignant tumor. There were actually people out there defending this game, saying that people were just mad that it wasn't another Arkham game. Me personally, I like that it didn't have the Arkham combat, because all you really do is counter and then strike back. I mean, there's gadgets, but yeah. But this was a substitute? Who really looked at this gameplay and thought we were about to eat? Batman has to teleport to bro's location to get him out that jam because they are cheating. And these people are getting massacred out there, bro. I really hate to be the one to tell you. Batman gets a whole car thrown at him and opts to go through it just to show them that he's like that. And he puts what I thought was a bomb on this guy's back. Emphasis on the...
Nigga went through a car that was thrown at him.
Through it just to show them that he's like that. And he put...
Bro, this nigga's plot is so crazy. What the freak, bro?
It's what I thought was a bomb on this guy's back. Emphasis on the what I thought. It wasn't a bomb. It was a portable jet engine. That brother goes flying into space. All right, let's take a step back. Jason breaks a collarbone. World War II, Part 2. Batman sends a man flying. Who knows where, when, or how he'll land? Pixie dust. Now, I get it. He's wearing armor, but that doesn't matter. A simple understanding of force, velocity, and gravity will alert you to the fact that he is already gone. And like he went from being on the ground in complete homeostasis to being sky high in less than 5 seconds. His bones have got to be shattered. Then they try to play the rest of the fight like nothing happened. Like his teammates do not care. And Red Breezy is over there taking another one out. Batman handles the last one. Sheesh. So you totally murdered that guy, right?
Oh no.
Bruce throws a gumble of beads. No reaction. Bro goes to finish off Jason and...
No, that's actually gay.
Bruce tries to stop a massacre, but the assassin gets up like, he's my hostage now. Step back. Like, we're no reaction. No, Jason, no. And so then Batman and Riddler start having the obligatory moral debate on how to save Gotham. And I'm gonna keep it a band with you, bro. I don't want to hear about Batman and the no-kill rule and Gotham, and bro, I don't care. It is played out to hell at this point. Gotham is always just a terrible place to be. I rarely ever see it be a low crime place or a crime-free place. Bro. And when it is, there's always a war around the corner. In terms of actual superhero-ness, I really don't take Batman serious anymore because it is always this runaround. I get people like seeing Batman be brutal and edgy, but ultimately nothing ever changes. There's like thousands of comics, like 1,700 movies at this point. I don't give a damn because no matter what happens to anybody or anything, there's always going to be some new animated movie, another video game, another news article saying, oh, look who's cast to be the new Batman. I think we need one good story for people to latch onto. One with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Don't say those movies. Don't say those movies. Literally all you care about in those movies is a Joker. Stop lying to me. And the Arkham game.
Wait, what?
Don't say those movies. Don't say those movies. Literally all you care about in those movies is a Joker.
I was saying facts until I had to replay what he just said in my head. disrespecting this trilogy is insane. Insane. You only care about the joke. Christian Bale's Batman was tough too. What are we talking about? Yo, the takes in this vid are hot. Joker is by far the best part of this trilogy, but to say he's the only thing is kind of crazy. Two-Face, I'd say, is just as good as the Joker in the movie. It's just the fact that he's Two-Face #1, and you were a 9 out of 10 performance next to a 15 out of 10 actor. Like, Heath Ledger just did that well to where, like, people don't even talk about Two-Face. Two-Face had an incredible freaking run in that movie. I don't know his actor's name, but shout out to him. He did a great job. When I rewatched the movie last year for my video, bro, he did incredible. He did so good, bro. How did I 37 minutes, a 25-minute video, and we're 15 minutes in? Yo, I am worse than Dante, nigga. God damn. Let's get back into it.
Stop lying.
I'm worse than Dante,
on the grounds
nigga.
of Riddler trophies.
Oh
and
my goodness.
Evidence X. I just want one good story where Bruce loses his parents, trains with ninjas, becomes a really angry Batman that slowly mellows out, and becomes a stable human being with a family. Maybe even retiring Batman altogether and becoming the mayor, while all of his kids do all the superhero work, and the villains die or get reformed. And maybe Bruce drops the no-kill rule for villains like Joker that won't stop. I get it. No kill. Oh, my parents. I can't go down that road. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Like, and everybody who's ever read or knows anything about Batman knows it's stupid. Like, everybody. Like, if I found out that I died by the Joker and I saw all the chances that Batman had to end him, or at least, you know, like, I don't know, break his spinal cord or something, I will be in tears. It's just this never-ending loop that Batman is in right now, bro. It's so boring. You know, I want to see more heroing, more development. I mean, he gets development, it's just in the wrong direction. For the last decade or so, he's just been that guy that beats you up for jaywalking. And please stop shooting Barbara. The Killing Joke was cool. It was cool, but Oracle is boring. You know, I like seeing Batman and Robin and Batgirl all together, but you're ruining it. You're ruining it for this man. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I say this better for us out there. Maybe it's just a pipe dream. Well, you go out there and you find out. Send me a postcard. Tell me how it went. Tell me how they casted.
Bro, I don't know. My no kill rule. It's like my thoughts on it, man. It's like I love it for the character and I love the dilemmas it brings, but I do know in certain stories it just doesn't make sense, or it's like it's very stupid. Like, yeah, like, oh, I won't kill you, but I will beat you damn near to death, but I won't take your life. And then there's, oh, I won't kill you even though I know you're gonna escape out of jail and then kill 10 times more people than when you were in jail. Like, you know, like I'm half and half on it. One thing I do 100%, I think Batman should 100% do no guns ever. No guns ever. No kill rule. It just depends on how you enjoy Batman. I know he talking like he hates it. I don't hate it that much, but I could see the dislike of it.
Tell me how Barbara's crippled again. How Freeze still can't save his wife. How Bruce is still dark and angry despite having a better support system than 99% of superheroes. My brother in Christ, you have 17 super soldier children. Baddies out the wazoo. Amazing friends. Enough money to change the city for the better. What are you still depressed about? Your parents? Can usher in a new age of heroism, but can't overcome past trauma with people who know exactly what he's going through. Let's move on, bro. I should end the video right here. I should scam y'all for real, bro. So Jason gets away again, and Bruce takes a sample of his blood. He goes back to the Batcave and tests it on the Batcomputer, and the test says, you are the father. Alfred is stunned. This is bad business. Then we see Black Mask again. That brother's at the end of his rope. He will never financially recover from this. And Jason has a damn psychotic break. So he posts up on a building near Black Mask, waits for Black Mask to see him holding a missile launcher, gives him time to run away, and then obliterates his office building.
Wow.
No regard for anybody else that might be in there. Your Honor, throw away the key and prohibit Mr. Wayne from any further adoptions. Meanwhile, Bruce and Alfred go to dig out Jason's grave. They open up the casket and find Jason's body still in there. Alfred is like, phew, it's still Jason. Bruce grips it up and says, nah, that is not real flesh. This entire scene is stupid. I assume Jason was dead for about a year or two, a few months maybe. I don't get why they're digging up his body because bro should be bones by now. Alfred literally said, oh, thank goodness he's still in there. Neither one of them are acknowledging this basic science. It looks like they buried him yesterday. And maybe they did, but Jason's voice is a lot deeper now. He sounds like a grown man. Bruce gets so heated that he goes off to see Raish. Raish has several centuries of combat experience, by the way, but he goes on to say how he felt bad about Jason and used the pit to revive him, but the pit tends to leave the users a little bit quirky sometimes. Yeah, Jason went insane, offed a few people, climbed out the room, and jumped into the abyss. And listen to this part. Raish literally says that his army searched for Jason for months. So I ask again, why are they not freaking out over the non-decayed body? Maybe they went in and like re-edited these scenes and just didn't know that they put what and what together. I don't know. There's no way. So now Bruce is flying back to Gotham, really frustrated over his failures and how he inadvertently created a monster. Yeah, you know, like sometimes it'd be like that. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad. So Joker has several hostages on the Gotham Bridge. It's all anybody's been talking about all night. Real quick, Black Mask went to recruit the Joker to stop Red Hood. Joker responds by kidnapping him and putting him and his gang in a truck, and now he's gonna blow them up on the bridge for everybody to see.
Bro,
I don't know how he said
this is a nigga that you don't let, that you killed. You dome this nigga the moment you can. I don't know why you don't. This is, bro, nigga just tied up a criminal with the rest of his gang and with civilians and now gonna blow everybody all up for fun. He's laughing while doing this, by the way, on the bridge, laughing to everybody.
And Joker is trying his hardest to get his lighter working and send Black Mask to the gates, but Jason shows up just in time. And get this entire setup was exactly what Jason wanted to happen. Okay, maybe not verbatim with the hostages and all that, but listen, Jason knew that if he messed with Black Mask enough, that he would tweak out and release the Joker from jail to deal with him. That is pretty stupid logic, especially when you take into consideration that Black Mask didn't go to the Joker. He imported assassins first. Why would Black Mask go from tech assassins to, oh yeah, let me bust a clown out of jail? And it's not like he knows that Joker and Red Hood have a past together. So what's like the correlation? Like, why would he get the Joker? I would just get more assassins. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 assassins didn't work. Okay, I get 10. Hold on, bro. Let me watch the scene again just one more time and see if it makes sense. It doesn't. Nah. Black Mask just goes in there and asks Joker, hey, can you kill this man? He must know about Joker's plot armor. Like, that's what this has to be, because there's no other way. So Joker finally gets the lighter up and sets them boys ablaze. But Batman ruins that in seconds. Even hugs Joker onto the jet for an escape, but Jason grabs onto that line and cuts the rope. You would think that the jet tether would be extra sturdy. As you see, bro, now the movie is trying to gaslight me. So Jason takes Joker.
That knife has been on timing this whole movie. That knife has been on some straight timing, bro. Dude, first cut off Batman's little like zip line that got on his leg. Now it done cut off a whole line that got the Joker from a plane. God damn, you never work with the Joker. Yeah, you never work with the Joker. You work with the Joker, you're signing your death wish, bro. The Joker will kill you for asking for help. It's actually so it's actually insane, bro. Yo, the Joker do not work with niggas. The only time he ever worked with somebody, like, legitimately was Lex in the animated series, bro. Crazy.
I don't even have to explain any further. Bro. You know what's going on. Some stuff then happens, and then Bruce meets Jason in the alley where they first met. Jason was stealing the Batmobile wheels. Different breed entirely. But let's not waste any time. Jason throws some shurikens. Bruce doesn't care.
Yeah, I know this fight. This fight's iconic.
That dumpster into a lethal weapon. Of course, Jason hits the mystic leap, but Bruce saw it coming, roped him up while he was distracted, left Jason flaying on the concrete. But Jason cuts the rope and in the slickest way possible whips out the taser to weaponize the line. Bruce has an instant recovery though, and throws some marbles, and they blow up so crazy that this has to be a murder attempt. So Jason starts fleeing to de-aggro Batman, but he gets hogged down. And oh my heavens, bro, check this out. This is a terrible position to be put in. I'm gonna have to say like minus like cool.
Yo, I know you saw that play. The moment he tackled him.
So Jason starts fleeing to de-aggro Batman, but he gets hogged down. And oh my.
Moment he tackled him, stabbed the cape down.
Bro, check this out.
You ever listen to the criminals in the Batman Arkham games? I have. The stories are the same. Maybe we can react to those. Is there a video of like all the criminal stories? I would love to react to that. Is there a video of that? I'm gonna go take a look.
This is a terrible position to be put in. I'm gonna have to say like minus like cool like 10,000 aura. This is bad,
crazy, bro.
This is bad. They start mixing each other up again, and Jason darts for his knife like this is the key to the fight. Go ahead and peep these maneuvers from Jason though. Like, I have never seen a move like this. Clearly, he is hungry for that gold medal this year, but Bruce Wayne is tried and true in these games. It's gonna take everything he has to bring this one home. Jason gets that belt and cuts Bruce. That belt must have been Gucci or something, because Bruce spazzes out and tackles Jason off the roof, into a statue and onto the cold hard ground. You know what? Y'all got it, bro. I'm not gonna say it. Bruce put his hands on Jason's back like, it's over, little bro. You can come back to the cave for real. We won't hold it against you. Let me tell you the story of my parents real quick. In response, Jason snatches Bruce's mask and even takes off his helmet. They start yapping. I don't care, bro. It's not that important. What is important is Jason blowing up his helmet. They start fighting again, but the whole time I'm thinking like, this entire movie Jason had a mini nuke on his head, one rogue bullet, one sword, one hit that was a little too rough, and boom, game over. Why? Bruce got right back up, so why?
That just goes to show
he
he knew no one was on his level. That nigga knew nobody was on his level. That just goes to show he knew he was like that. He had a bomb strapped to his head top, and he knew nobody was going to run up on him. Nobody was going to activate that bit. Who had it like him? Nobody.
Down the city, but none of these twists and turns that they are taking are random. Jason is leading Bruce somewhere. He then mystically leaps into a bathroom, and Bruce has had enough. Make sure to jump in at an angle where he can dropkick his long-lost son in the chest. Jason crashes into a bathtub, ribs finished, back displaced, starts knocking him all over the bathroom. It's looking real bad for Jason, bro. I mean, yikes, damn. Jason tries to get one on Bruce, but Bruce reverses that and throws him like it's a skipping rock contest. Makes sure he hits the sink in the toilet on the way down. He's finished. Daze, gut check, knee, headbutt. Lines him up against the wall and gives him a speech about heroism. I don't want to hear that. He palms Jason through the wall and oh, brother, no.
Oh my God, bro.
Bruce starts apologizing, not for breaking all of Jason's bones, but for not saving him from the Joker. But Jason says he's not even mad about that. He's more mad about Bruce's messed up morality. He then takes the Jonkler out of hiding, and basically Jason says everything that Batman fans have been saying about how stupid he is. Like, you don't have to kill every single villain, just these Omega level threats like Joker.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, help Freeze, give Poison Ivy a bag of seeds, cure Man-Bat, pour water on Clayface's face, simple and out the way. But Joker, you know, he has problems. And Bruce's only reasoning for not killing Joker is literally because of some messed up sense of moral superiority. Like, he won't pack up Joker because then Joker would win. Once again, bro, I'm dying. I asked Batman why he didn't stop the Joker, and his response is, well, then the Joker would win. Bro, I'm not trying to hear that, bro. No. But Jason gives Bruce a choice. Either take this gun and shoot him, or Jason's gonna shoot the Joker, the Jonkler. And Batman somehow makes the dumbest move possible. He says, nah, I don't want to be part of this, and starts walking away. Jason is like, no, you gonna have to choose. You have to choose. And he tries to shoot Bruce, but all of a sudden, Bruce is Neo. He dodges the bullet and launches a batarang into the gun before another could come out, blowing up Jason's hand. Okay, so what if Jason would have shot Joker? Jason literally said that you either shoot me or I'm gonna shoot the Joker.
Literally,
Bruce
bro.
Walked away, and it wasn't like 2 steps either. He got mad steps in. It was a cool like 3-5 seconds of walking away. Jason really could have just domed Joker. Would have had the dumbest look on his face. The crime rate would have went down like 70%, and he would be out of the job. So Jason starts disassociating and activates some bombs he has like in the chimney over there. And Batman tries to disarm them, but Joker pulls a Joker. Ooh, Batman, stop ruining the fun. Tonight's gonna be a blast, both metaphorically and literally. With like 5 seconds on the clock, Batman snatches up Jason and darts for the exit. Now, this apartment is mad small. I think even 3 seconds is enough to make it out, but nope. This ending always made me so upset, bro. Like, you mean to tell me that Batman and the Joker made it out, but Jason is up in the air? Yeah, he probably ran, you know, because Batman grabbed him. So wherever Batman is, Jason is too. So maybe a rubble didn't fall on Jason, but it fell on Batman. He just like scooted out of there. Oh no, bro. But the rest of the movie is just all the characters reacting to the events of the last few days or day. I don't know how long it's been. This is all in one night, I think, because that would mean that Jason destroyed Black Mask's entire organization in like 2 hours.
Come on,
screw it,
bro.
like, bro. They can have it. I'm not the theorist. Go ask them. But
Come on, bro. Batman should have been killed that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all think about the new no-kill rule? What y'all think about Red Hood? One of the best characters in the verse. Again, feels so bad for my man Jason Todd. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling.